That is a Pegasian furnace. It's a $450,000 reminder that even the wealthy can suffer from insecurity. While its top speed of 193 miles per hour can help you outrun the LSPD, it won't help you outrun that growing bald spot. I'm Rob Plays, and along with my co-host, Mr. Kelso, this is Criminals in Cars Stealing Coffee.
So there was one other game I played that I feel like you're going to be very interested in.
Ooh.
Minecraft Story Mode.
Oh yeah, I am. I am interested in that. You said some pretty bold claims about it.
I feel like it is the culmination of everything Telltale has learned about putting together stories and creating characters and worlds. Obviously, it's all, in a sense, minus the fact that it's in a Minecraft world. It's an original story. Minecraft has no traditional story. So at the demo, wow, that was really sad. So the line for Minecraft Story Mode was very long and very worth it. You couldn't see it unless you went inside their Minecraft Story Mode booth. They made this cool little...
Ubisoft does that a lot too, where it's like they hide it.
Yeah, they made a booth and it was all, looked like Minecraft blocks, and they called it EnderCon. And I think the EnderCon actually may be part of the story. I couldn't really tell. But you play this group of people. Oh, you're in a car too.
You're in a better car.
Okay. Oh, well,
sliding
okay.
up.
Just throw yourself at me. You play this group of people. You kind of create and pick your own character. I don't know, in the demo, which was very short in comparison to the time we waited. It's just like a hybrid of Telltale and Minecraft in a really smart way. I don't know if it's in the Minecraft engine or in the Telltale engine, or if it's in a brand new engine.
Oh, hopefully brand new.
I can't tell. It really feels like that Telltale took the Minecraft engine and kind of just shoved their playstyle into it.
You need to floor it. You can't drive a car like this and not floor it 24/7.
It's hard to talk and drive at the same time.
No brakes.
But it was very cool, and seeing a world in the Minecraft story is really awesome. The music is really gorgeous. Whoever they've got doing the soundtrack is super, super good. Just kind of like inspiring and scary and enough to make you cry. I really think that this game is going to have a lot of... It's going to be obviously a little bit more kid-centric because it is Minecraft, but I think it's going to tell a really great story. And that's kind of what I'm excited about when it comes to it.
I'm interested in seeing... I mean, obviously, I think it's going to be Telltale's best-selling game, obviously, because it's Minecraft and kids want it. It'll be definitely different because it's not a Minecraft... Correct me if I'm wrong. There's no crafting or mining in it. It's... Or is there? I mean, it seemed to me like it's just...
No.
It's a story. Like, it's not...
You do mine and craft.
Do you?
I mean, you do. In the demo, I had to go and procure some pieces. It was a very specific area I was mining in, and a very specific thing they wanted me to craft. It was, I had to make some torches. Okay. And so I had to dig down and make some torches, and, that's why I say the engine is a little bit different, because it feels like you're playing Minecraft. It does not feel like you're playing a Telltale game where the character can barely move.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see. They said that the first episode would be out sometime next year. Everything that they're doing, they're doing all the voice acting.
Hit him. Hit the guy on the bike. Hit him.
Ow. Hey, wait. I got an idea.
Is it park in the tracks where the train is?
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yes, it is. Well, it's behind us. Oh, God!
Did you die?
Yes, I died.
Oh, I didn't die. That
Typically
was awesome.
What happens when you get hit by a train?
What do you think about YouTube gaming?
So I played around with it. I will be as unbiased as possible.
Yeah,
since I do not work for Hitbox. I think the stream quality's fine. I think it's
it is.
It's the stream quality is fine. The lag I didn't feel was noticeable. The back end I don't think is as slick as Hitbox's with like managing comments and details and things like that. I think it's a little more clunky because it's closer to YouTube's.
Right.
Every time I've seen a relatively large stream, the community is as awful as Twitch's, and just that it's just garbage comments and mean comments and things like that. Right. I haven't personally run into any of Content ID stuff, but I've been hearing stories of people who have. So that's that could be a big problem, and that could be the thing that kills it.
Yeah, I was really surprised when they launched with a live Content ID system. I was just like, really?
Here's the thing: they have to. They have to because they're gonna get sued if they don't. The whole reason Content ID exists isn't because they're like, how can we ruin the experience for users? It's just like, listen, we need to do this or else all of these media companies are going to sue us and then we're going to be in a lot of hot water. And it made me almost wonder if, that just means that... I'm trying to find you, by the way. If that just means that...
I'm behind you.
Some companies shouldn't get into the game. Maybe if YouTube gaming doesn't work, it won't be an issue of how to make it work. It's just an issue of maybe that's a company that shouldn't be doing video game streaming. Or I don't know.
I had someone tell me that they had early release access to Super Mario Maker, and YouTube, Nintendo did a big thing with YouTube for Super Mario Maker. There was lots of YouTube creators that were playing the game and talking about the game early. But the thing was, anytime anybody tried to stream it, which the NDA is up, if you have it, you can stream it. A Content ID match the entire time.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, Nintendo, why? Why do you hate?
Well, that's, Nintendo's backwards mentality about all of this. Paired with YouTube's tools to make that reality.
Yeah. I think that what YouTube is going to have to do is have a real long talk with game developers if they want their content streamed. It's like the music that is in games is the big issue. It's not necessarily playing your own music. Obviously that's a gray area that mostly lines on illegal, except nobody does anything about it. But in-game music is the real problem with the Content ID system. For example, if you decided that you wanted to start streaming Kingdom Hearts on YouTube, you would get hit pretty quickly.
Well, here's the thing. Whoopsie daisy. I'm trying to get us a wanted level so we can...
Okay, well, just kill somebody.
That's exactly what I'm attempting right now. Apparently failing at.
Wow, you're a bad criminal. Hit the...
Oh, I'm going to. I see. He's got a helmet. It's not going to help him.
Oh, he's dead.
He's a smudge. This guy, too.
He's smushed.
He's a smudge. Right. Look at all the motorcyclists.
Wow, it must be because it's a nice... Wow. The biker gang is going to be afraid of us. They're going to come after us with a vengeance. Have you ever played The Ballad of Gay Tony? We're screwed.
Yep. What was my train of thought? The problem is YouTube gaming is a thing, but it's using YouTube streaming, which isn't solely for gaming, right? You can stream anything. And the problem is if you make this exception where you go, okay, well, we're going to turn off Content ID for streaming so that none of this happens. Well, that's not going to stop somebody from saying, hey, I'm going to stream this whole album that just came out, or I'm going to stream a movie, or, something that would otherwise get caught by Content ID. So it's sort of like their own trap they've fallen into where they can't cater this to gaming specifically because they already have too much else on the table. Whereas a Hitbox is a gaming website. If their stream up is not about gaming, you guys pull it down pretty much. So
yeah, pretty much.
It's
so I think that there has to be a compromise. And this is what I'm thinking. I don't know exactly how. I've gotten hit with it once or twice, but to not go ahead and start muting your stream, but just don't let you monetize for that time period.
Yeah.
That to me makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because, for example, you're playing...
just monetize for the copyright owner, which is the way it kind of works now with claims.
Yeah, that to me would make sense. Don't strike them. Don't say, oh, you're a bad boy, you're in trouble. But just say, okay, well, you're streaming that. This is their music. They own the copyright. Because here's the thing. Every song in the world is on YouTube, and you can find it and listen to it.
Yep.
And the owner of that song gets the money.
Right.
So, I mean, who cares? Just let them have it and let the streamer make their revenue the other ways, donations. Is there a subscription button?
There's no subscribe, but there is a tip jar, that they implemented, I want to say closer to a year ago now. Mm-hmm. I've heard they were like looking into it, or they're open to the idea, but there's nothing on the calendar for it, which is another thing that, I think the argument, and it's funny because I've been arguing Spotify versus Apple Music too, which is another recent like comparison of services.
Right.
And the argument is, it's harder for the second person entering into the game because it's not a matter of we just need this to be competent. It needs to be 100% competent to what's already established, and then it needs to be even better. And so, like, to launch YouTube streaming without subscription, with this Content ID system, without some new perk that I guess you can link it with your channel and that sort of helps out, is like a really bad decision. Because, like, personally, for me, as somebody who I don't feel like I have roots in any one service. I could start streaming on Twitch right now just as quickly as I can here on Hitbox and as quickly as I can on YouTube streaming, and it has given me zero incentive to pick YouTube streaming out of the other services. I'd sooner probably go back to Twitch.
Do you feel like we've reached a saturation point?
For what, streaming websites?
Just streamers and streamed content.
Nah, I don't know. I would like to think that, because I'm a very new streamer and I want to have hope for myself.
Yeah, I know.
But, no, I don't think. You know what it is? Maybe it's the way I would think about it is, that's like saying, have we reached a saturation point? You all right there, buddy?
Yeah, I had to get out. I was getting a little sick.
Have we reached a saturation point with actors? Like, are there too many actors out there? It's like, well, there's enough that it's going to be a struggle for everyone, but it's a constant rotation of everyone's into PewDiePie right now and Markiplier. Right. But you know what? In 5 years, nobody might care about either of them, but there'll be other names. And it's just a constant, I think, rotation there. And I think streaming's just another medium for that to happen. Right.
I agree. And, it's kind of interesting because it's turned into inside baseball talk for me because, I see it at a different level than most people do. Mm-hmm. But, we're going to continue to compete and grow, and new stuff is being worked on all the time. I mean,
competition makes a winner for good. Us. Yeah, for I say us as me, the user who isn't inside baseball. So I hope to that extent, I hope Twitch keeps doing well and YouTube Gaming does well and Hitbox keeps doing well, because then you all have to compete with each other and then I win in every case. Can I talk about something about Disneyland that I thought was really funny?
Please talk about Disneyland.
I got to witness so many little kids essentially try to kill themselves via germs at Disney World or Disneyland that it was amusing. The gross things that children will do astounded me there. For instance, we were lined up on Main Street for the Paint the Night Parade, which was really cool and fun. We're sitting on the curb. It's a clean park. They clean their parks really well, but it's still an outdoor street. And I witnessed across the street a family sitting there as well with a kid who looked like he had to be maybe like 4 or 5, right? And this kid, I almost am like, I appreciate how without any hesitation this kid went through these actions. He gets up, brushed off his knees, took a step into the street, went into push-up position, did a push-up down, and then while he was down, he full-on licked the ground. And it wasn't until post-lick that the parent caught it and then grabbed him like by the back of his shirt and lifted him up like, what are you doing? There you go. There's your parachute. Grab it, quick.
I'm getting out. I'm trying to get out.
These rotors aren't going to last forever. Hurry up.
All right. I'm in. Okay. Go.
Oh, man.
So, how long does it typically take for the post-PAX flu to hit?
If it's going like a day.
Because so far,
if you don't have it,
I did it. Yeah. I did it. I washed my hands with hand sanitizer constantly. I drank more water and orange juice in 5 days than I ever have in my life. And I successfully went through my first PAX.
I'm pretty immune to the PAX pox as well.
You live in New York City. That's not surprising. You got germs everywhere.